think there's a Greek saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a team. Hello guys, we are here at Kumite Jiu-Jitsu with Ariel Tabak. Just finished a very good training session and we're gonna have some interview with him.
Hey guys, my name's Ariel Tabak. I'm a black belt under Cicero Costa. I have my own gym, Kumite Jiu-Jitsu. I'm one of 3 owners. I run this gym with my wife and my good friend Josh also.
Why the Kumite name?
I believe it was Josh that came up with the name, the secret Kumite in the woods. Eventually we got to a point where we decided to open up our own gym, and so of course we called it Kumite.
So you're doing trials, Asian trials? How's your preparation going?
Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I'm just in the process of adapting my gi game into my no-gi game. I've gone up a weight class and I'm looking at playing a less passive guard, a more aggressive guard, and I just hope to display more of my guard passing. Kind of want to, I don't know if revolutionize is the right word, but I kind of want to steer the direction of grappling into more well-rounded game of jiu-jitsu, as opposed to just, you know, sitting back on leg locks or playing supine and attacking leg locks. I want to see a slightly bigger picture of sweeping, taking top position and passing, etc. Some back takes as well. So yeah, hopefully I can bring that into this year's trials.
One thing I like about Ariel is I first heard this term from Firas Zahabi, universal jiu-jitsu. Your jiu-jitsu should work everywhere, you know? Gi, no gi, top, bottom should not matter. Even MMA, if you have to even like street fight, right? If you have to protect yourself, it should work everywhere. That's really I admire people like him, Lachlan. They're very good at both gi, no gi. He's known for his guard, right? But he's also extremely good at passing both gi and no gi. So this is something I really admire.
Yeah, I very much second that. Your game should be translatable and adaptable to different rule sets. I haven't tried to adapt it to MMA yet, but who knows, maybe I can figure something out. But I am quite confident that my game does adapt quite well to no-gi, just from, I guess, the data I've gathered from previous years of training and competing in no-gi as well.
How do you adjust your time? Because you're an athlete, you're a coach, you're a business owner, you're a husband. There's a lot of hats.
Well, the thing that I'm quite blessed with the situation that I'm in with, you know, business and family and stuff is that you know, my family is often very present and invested in the gym as well. So I'm essentially getting to spend time with them at the gym. Obviously, we have our weekends together as well. And then as an athlete, you know, I find the daytime competition training sessions is where I get all my main sparring in, evening sessions as well. And then as for running a business, the great thing about, you know, not being the only one running the business is that it's split between 3 people. So we can really, you know, divide up the load and everyone works to towards their strengths as well. So it's like a very good system that we have in place. So I'm very grateful.
My last question is because I also come from a background where we had no access to world-class coaching and did not really have many high-level training partners, but we produced some high-level athletes back in China. What is your advice like for people who don't have great coaching, very good training partners? Any tips?
So I think there's it's like a multifaceted approach. So the first thing you want to think of is for you yourself. One thing you want to think of is actually doing some training trips overseas. I've done a fair few training trips overseas, some just for training, some purely for competition. And I've always noticed on those trips, it's taken my skill level and understanding of jiu-jitsu to the next level, as well as my desire to continue pursuing it. So first thing is travel overseas, train with the best. Then the second thing is, with the newly acquired knowledge and skill that you have, invest that skill and knowledge into your training partners and students, because you never know, you know, there's so many people that I've worked with over the years that have actually turned out to be extremely tough training partners for me, and they themselves have gone on to either medal at major tournaments at the colored belts as well. Some have even won it. So, you know, it's not just about investing in yourself. That's obviously an important thing, but investing in other people, there is this like return effect, and it overall grows the entire room. Let people develop their own game as opposed to trying to force them to work your game. Because we all have different body types, and our perception of jiu-jitsu is always different. So, you know, it's important to factor that in as well. So, you know, in our training room, I look at all the students there, and I don't just force them to, you know, do the exact same game as me. I look at how they move and even their flexibility as well, and that sort of tells me what sort of game I should get them to play. So, yeah, that's something very important as well. So the able approach.